Hi, it's the Rawesome Vegan Gal here, and today I'm doing a video for a product called Corn Thins. I don't know if you ever heard of them, but it's a really nice product. It's from a company called Real Foods. They've actually been around since 1980, so that's about 40 years. They are actually based out of Australia. They're actually made in Australia. And I have 4 different varieties, and I think they're also just started doing one with rice, but I will have a link below to their website so you can check out all they offer. So just to tell you in general, because I have some different varieties, and I believe some are organic. Let's see, I think most of them are organic, and one of them is GMO free. So for the organic ones, I have, and they come all in a 5.3 ounce package. There's 25 what they call slices, and they're popped corn cakes. So they have an organic original. They also have an organic sesame, and then they also have a organic flax and soy, and then finally the one that is GMO free is their multigrain. So those are the 4 different ones. So they're all except for the non-GMO one. So you see organic, non-GMO, fat-free. I think it's 23 calories per slice, as they say. I think that's for all of them. 7 or 8% dietary fiber. I think they're a little bit different. Gluten-free. Yeah, pretty much this, just about the same as far as that goes. And they use sun-ripened corn. And let's see what else to tell you. They do not heat in the toaster, so this is not to be heated. Maintain freshness. You reseal a pack in opening or store in an airtight container. They're actually good. They're an alternative to like popcorn or something a little crunchy. They're not super crunchy like a potato chip, but I think they're a better alternative because they don't fry them or do all this other stuff than that I would want. So I'm going to start with the original. I'm going to try them all. I've actually have tried most of them. So just to tell you a little bit more. In the original, there's just corn and expeller pressed sunflower oil, but adds only an insignificant amount of fat, just so you know it's not really there, and then sea salt. So it says about the Corn Thins, they're the best tasting whole grain popcorn cakes. I have to agree they are. And they're made with a great recipe for maximum crunch and flavor. That's however they do it, I don't know. But and they taste great on their own with many delicious toppings. What they do, they're simply popping the grains under high temperature, fat-free, all-natural, etc. I mean, the sky's the limit with what you can put on here. Whether you want it to be savory or sweet, whether you want to put a nut butter. I even put like a yogurt that I use as cheese. It's called Kite Hill. I've done a video with their Greek yogurt. Endless. And then you could put vegetables on top. If you want it sweeter, you could put like a sweeter kind of a nut butter or like a coconut butter and put cinnamon on top. I mean, it's really, there's really so many options what you could put on here. You know, a bean spread, a nut spread, a seed spread, anything, you know. Or again, just eat them like this. Like, I also like tomato paste, which sounds weird, but it's thick, kind of like a spread, and could kind of make like a pizza, like a corn thin pizza, where you put like, of course, as vegan, put like tahini, and then the tomato paste, and then maybe some basil and some other like Italian seasoning and stuff like that, and make it like a pizza. So that's just an idea. So, and as far as the nutritional information, not really much to tell you. For 2 slices, it's 46 calories. There's like 1 gram of protein. It's mostly the carbs, 3%, dietary fiber, 4%, excuse me. So here it says 7%. That's interesting. It says 7%, but on here it only says 4%. So I don't know where the numbers are or if they equate, but yeah, it's weird. It says one amount on there, but then it says in the nutritional facts a little different. But it's neither here nor there. It's okay. So I'm just going to open this up. It comes in this foil type bag on the inside. And I'll show you what it looks like. Sometimes they do break. They're easily broken. And actually, I see the first one on top here is broken. So I'm going to try to get one below it that's actually complete. So you can see it complete, even though it doesn't look that much different when it's broken. So just to show you what it looks like. So that's what it is. So it's a thin, that's why they call them corn thins, as opposed to like if you had a rice cake. And I'm just going to break off a piece. I'm not going to eat the whole thing. I'm going to break it just to have it. Now that one is quite crunchy. Well done. It's a different kind of crunch chicken than you get like a potato chip. It's thinner. It's even thinner than that usually most. But it's nice. I like it as an alternative. And the next one I have is the sesame one. So this one uses the corn and added sesame seeds. And then it also has sea salt, and that's it. Same nutritional profile, pretty much the same. Or nutritional facts and everything else that I mentioned. Let me see if there was anything else I didn't mention. Oh, and it's kosher. Forgot to mention that too. I just noticed that on the package and I didn't mention that. Good to share all the information with people because different people have different either restrictions or requirements for themselves for what they eat. So this doesn't look really that much different except that it has sesame. And I believe this is a piece that's breaking too. I say some of them break really easily in the bag. So yeah, I mostly eat them as is, but like I've used toppings on them before. So here is the one. It is a little broken. Here's the one. I don't know if you can see any different with the sesame in it. I'm just going to break off a piece and see what the difference is as far as taste. Not really that much different. I can't really tell with the sesame in there what the difference is. I mean, it tastes good. Then the next one I'm going to do taste is the one with flax and soy, which is actually really nice. They use soy and flaxseed. And then again, the same thing, the organic corn and the sea salt. And everything else is pretty much the same on here as far as nutritional. But the other additional thing they say, because it has the flaxseed, is it's got 112 milligrams of omega-3 per serving and 301 milligrams of omega-6 per serving. So they added that on the package so that you have that information. So let me open up this one. And yeah, it's a great alternative snack to take with you any place you go because it's not perishable. Great for anybody, any age, except I guess for babies. I don't think babies would usually be eating this, but pretty much, you know, it's a much better snack than what's out there as far as fried or stuff like that. So here is the one that, I don't know if you could see. I actually could see there's a little, if I come up close, you could actually maybe see a little bit of the flaxseed or something in there. Oops, I just dropped a crumb. But that's just a broken piece again. This one I could taste the difference a little bit. The flax and the soy. I don't know how they do the soy in here, if it's a soybean. But very nice. And then the final one I have is the one that is GMO free. This one is not certified organic, but it is like I say, GMO free. And let's see what else to tell you. So this one is one that uses a bunch of different grains. That's why they call it multi-grain. It's got 5 grains. This one's got corn, sorghum, brown rice, buckwheat, millet. Again, the sunflower oil, but it doesn't really add really any additional fat. It says 0% on here. And sea salt. So this one's a little different. I mean, it also has to say kosher power, meaning, if you don't know what that word means, it means that if somebody who is Jewish and eats kosher, and you don't mix milk and meat together, but power means it can go either way, meaning if you're having a dairy meal, you can have this, or if you're having a meat meal, you could have this, but it depends what you put on it. You know, if you're having a meat meal, you can't put, like, if you eat dairy, you can't put dairy on it. But it's just the idea that it's relevant to anything you eat, meaning it's kind of like in the middle. So it's neither dairy nor meat. So let's see how this one looks. It looks a little bit different. This one I've never tried before. So let's see if I can get this out of here without it breaking too much. So yeah, it looks a little different. I can kind of see the yeah, I could kind of see some of the other grains, not too much, but so that's the multigrain. I'm gonna just break off a piece and try that. Can't really see the like millet and sorghum and brown rice and whatever else they said in here. Buckwheat. But it definitely tastes different. I think I'm tasting the buckwheat alone. But again, I opt for mostly the organic, certified, especially with corn. But always you want to look for Like it's GMO free. This is from Australia, so usually have the non-GMO Project Verified, but that's not. It's done in Australia, so it's a little different. But I do trust that they are doing it right. They've been doing it for 40 years. So anyway, so these are the products. I hope you check them out. If this is something you like as an alternative, some people like rice cakes. They're thicker, but these are thinner and they're nice to snack on. So again, just to go through them, I have the Corn Thins Organic Original. Again, it's from Real Foods. And then I have the Organic Sesame. And then I have the Organic Flax and Soy. And finally, I have the multigrain GMO free. And I hope you check them out. And I thank you for watching. It's the Rawesome Vegan Gal.